E is for excess, and we found out this week just how excessive the imperial court of Denis Coderre could be. It was, of course, about the infamous E race. Now, anyone who took a close look at this knew from the get-go it was going to be a disaster. A new report from Montreal's Inspector General finds that Coderre ignored all the rules, ignored city lawyers, and, well, yeah, ignored basic common sense. The E race was a symptom of a much broader problem of arrogance. The initial missteps of the Plante administration had some people talking about a return of Coderre in the next election. Well, somehow I think that this report will confirm voters' beliefs that the self-serving conceit of the previous administration was not what they want for their city. E indeed was for excess. E is also for X, which is exactly where Coderre finds himself for now and likely for the future. Now, Francois Legault sees himself as the great emancipator. He wants to free Anglos from decades of liberal servitude.
Free yourself. Join the team for change.
Free ourselves to vote for a team that wants to pick away at federal powers, including language, until there is nothing left, just the bones of a national government operating in Quebec. Legault says it's a low-risk investment for Anglos because he's not a separatist any longer, as if that's the only reason we should opt for his message of change. He reminds me of that great line from Yvon Deschamps, who said all Quebec wants is an independent Quebec and a strong and united Canada. We don't need an emancipator. We need to be listened to and to be respected. The Gazette broke a good story this week that highlights what our real concerns are and how the system can fail us. The only public English language rehab center is refusing patients because there is no doctor on call. The Foster Center is functioning at under capacity. The only doctor working there is part-time and is leaving in a couple of months. No replacement has been found. Severe cases are being turned away. The local Francophone rehab center is fully staffed. For Quebec Anglos, this is a bottom-line issue.
Anglophone community deserves to have the same services as Francophone community.
All too often in Quebec, it seems to be deux poids, deux mesures. Where's the equality? Can Mr. Legault fix that? Well, chalk up another lie for the demagogue who has no relationship with the truth or common decency. Trump has gone back on his promise to extend a grace period to Canada and other countries from the improvised tariffs on steel and aluminum, likely on advice from Fox and Friends. We now have a full-on trade war with our biggest trading partner and one we used to have a special trading relationship with. Now, with friends like this, who needs enemies, Trump says it's all about U.S. national security. That's a total lie.
We have to believe that at some point, common sense will prevail. But we see no sign of that in this action today by the U.S. administration.
We cannot win a trade war with our biggest partner, but we can't sit by either. We are dealing with a bully, and the only reason he is doing this is to extract more concessions from NAFTA. At latest count, Trump has made more than 3,000 false or misleading claims since assuming office. Well, that's an average of nearly 6.5 claims a day, according to the Washington Post. In the White House, truth no longer matters. Now, posted on Twitter this week, this reminder and warning. A lie told once remains a lie, but a lie told 1,000 times becomes the truth. Joseph Goebbels. And if you don't know who he was, you need to look it up. I'm Barry Wilson. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to check out our weekly poll on Facebook. We want to know what you think.